think
we're in.
Will I? Oh, that was the wrong button. We'll try again.
That could have been so smooth.
No. I think we've lost the titles. I'm trying to do
new title.
Gone. We've lost the title. Oh, is this it? Right, we need to change the titles because we don't have a phone number anymore, and it's called Iain and Katherine and Too Many Cats.
Where's that?
We've got to change the titles. Remember in the old days on the radio, you wanted something done like a song or jingle. You go, right, we'll do a competition. Whoever comes up with the best jingle wins a sticker, and then you get loads of jingles. Or whoever can come up with the best theme song. Don't do that now.
We haven't got that power.
No, we have the power of ChatGPT.
GPT.
We ask AI. We say, AI, can you make this for me? He goes, yes, master.
And it makes you something that's okay.
Well, you're aware of something I've worked on AI that I would suggest is excellent.
Yeah, but it required the human intervention.
There was a lot of stuff going on. If you're coming, who's coming to see me live? At the stables. This is the
not me apparently because you forgot.
I got you in.
Did you?
Yeah, got you in.
I'll see if I can make.
Welcome to Iain and Katherine and Too Many Cats. Didn't do a free podcast last week. If you want to, we had a very very special guest host. Right. If you want to know who that host was, if you want to have one of the best rides of your life, hourly.
Okay.
That's what I meant. I meant as in a wild podcast ride. I didn't mean that. Jesus Christ.
I've had 2 Red Bulls.
She's off her face. Subscribe to the Patreon. Good evening, chat. I hope you're still there because I switched the internet off. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The lamp went missing.
It did, and he had to find it.
That's not even the right one. There's a different one. I lost the light that we normally use. I can't find it.
Well, I don't know what you're lighting.
First of all, can you hear us in the chat? Because chat has gone very, very silent.
Silencio.
Unable to connect to chat. All right, this is not a great sign.
This ain't optimal.
This is not optimal. Chat is there. We're in. Welcome.
Okay. We should have called last week's podcast, Here's One Kath made earlier.
Yep. With no free podcast last week. You want to hear what we did? Sign up to the Patreon, you absolute slackers. Loads of people have signed up to the Patreon. And boy, oh boy, I'm going to read out some
name and shame.
Name and shame. Well, first of all, Stuart comes and goes. Stuart comes and indeed goes. He's the Simon. Funnily enough, I was thinking about Stuart the other day. Do you remember during lockdown, I did a podcast, a live stream called Daytime Friends?
Yes.
I've still got the... where's the Daytime Friends logo? I saw it here. It's a picture of Kenny Rogers with his... I've got about 100 pictures of Dan Wootton on that screen. I seem to have deleted a lot of stuff that I need. Anyway, he looked like Simon Farnaby.
Okay.
He signed up again and said, thank you, Katherine, for a brilliant show last week with the guest host. Honestly, the best thing I've listened to this year. She was such a gem. Who's he talking about? Pay to find out, you slackers.
I mean, I couldn't do more to provide you with that show. I couldn't have done more. I hosted that.
You quite probably shit. Did you shit yourself?
No.
Okay.
No, not with that one.
Okay.
The other one, I have no clue what happened because I was numb from the waist down.
It's Chris's birthday. Chris, we do
Hey,
not
Chris.
do we don't do birthday shout-outs. But he's tricked me into doing a birthday shout-out. Absolute piece of trash.
To Chris.
Don't.
What?
What is this? Robin Just Emery is invited you to join Gain Rep. No.
Right, I've been getting a load of things from TikTok saying they want to follow you on Lemon 8, and I have no idea what Lemon 8 is.
Sex
I'm not
thing.
on it. No, it isn't. I think it's a TikTok lifestyle spin-off. I ain't on it.
Will G says, the guest host last week was fantastic. I wish I could have been that confident and brave to do something like that. She smashed it. Lisa Calver says, love the guest host last week. She was cute.
She is cute.
The Wolf at number 9 says, lovely stuff. What a great sense of humour the guest host has. The constant Catherine Boyle, because the guest host calls you Catherine Boyle.
Yes,
All the time.
It's a current fad.
Catherine Thornton, thank you very much for signing up. Lovely to have you here.
Nelly says, I thought last week's show should have been called Too Many Cats.
Chris,
She doesn't think we look alike.
Chris says, it was her daughter. Echoing, please bring Little and Back for Christmas special and a spin-off show. Best episode last night. All right, just tone it down a little.
Don't encourage us.
Zermatt says, brilliant show. That talented young lady is a mini-me of Catherine, and just like Mum, has a glittering career ahead of her. Well, Catherine's is behind her, but yes. Dave K has signed up. Thank you, Dave. David Taylor, Adrian and Josh, welcome. And we can start the show this week. It's dark, it's cold.
I've got my Winklemans on.
Too many cats.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
That's good, that.
But she does not consider herself a lookalike.
So if you're coming to the show October the 5th, Imposter Syndrome, so it's Imposter Syndrome, right? I'm also playing, I'm booked into playing. They've just released tickets because I'm in The Guardian on Monday.
You don't know in which capacity?
No, well, I've since had lots and lots of emails from the journalists saying, "Oh, can I just ask you this? Oh, can you just clarify this?" So it's going to be a nice article.
Okay.
It's going to be a nice article, but I'm in The Guardian, right? And I'm beyond thrilled. But I've booked in a show at the Rondo Theatre in Bath that we've played.
We did the conga.
February the 7th. And I had to email him today, say, look, this is going to be in The Guardian on Monday. Can you put a link up, stuff? So let's have a little look. Rondo Theatre. Iain Lee. I don't have the title of the show there.
Nobody cares.
No, nobody cares. Nobody cares. All right, well, let's go to the stables.
We should have called it that.
Nobody cares. Oh, the stables. I don't have the title of the show. The show is called Imposter Syndrome, guys. What is going on? Sold out. That's in the small room, 80 people. I'm starting to think I should have booked the big room. That's what I'm starting to think. Anyway, so the show is called Imposter Syndrome, and I've been plugging it on the socials. Here's the one for the Rondo. If you're interested, book. Let's see if any tickets have sold. It only went up today. Let's see if any. No tickets are sold yet, guys.
People don't know.
They've
not seen the posters yet.
Don't know. Come on, look at that. Buy that seat, that seat, that seat, that seat, that seat. Okay. Anyway, so it's called Imposter Syndrome, and I've been plugging it on my socials. And, you can see behind the mirror there. And Twisty, Paul Twist. Spell imposter to me, Catherine. Without thinking.
Impostor.
I've been spelling it with an E.
Imposter.
Yeah.
Oh, I would say impostor.
You're right.
Yeah, of course I am. Spelling matters, kids.
So I've been spelling... And when I say spelling it wrong, trust me, I did a lot of Googling to try and back up my case. And imposter is okay. Harsh says with an E. It's not with an E. It's okay... It's okay.
But you will be judged.
It's not 100% legit. Mm-hmm. It's impostor. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Paulie D would have said an E. Harsh would have said an E. Which actually, okay, it doesn't help me. But anyway, please buy ticket. Anyway, whatever, I don't care. I am at the stage now where last night, I'm losing sleep over it.
Oh, why?
Because I'm shitting myself. I was in bed last night. I just thought, oh, fuck, I've got to sort out the second half with Dave. I've got to send him those clips.
Iain.
I've got to get bits of paper for the questions to go on. I need to get cards for him to write his
Iain.
questions on. What if they don't find the...
Iain, if people want to come to this, it's because they want to hang out with you and they already know what you like. You're not going to get people coming in fresh to something like this. So just chill out.
Jimbo says, spelling impostor. Impostor is the traditional, most frequently used spelling. Imposter, a variant that also appears and is considered correct, though less common in modern style guides. Less common. Okay, good. So, I'm getting nervous because people from different walks of life are coming. I know loads of you are coming. Loads of friends are coming. I think nearly all the mods are coming, apart from Paul Bodell, who's a shit.
F him.
FPD. Open up. It's the FPD. And I'm getting nervous now. Here's the thing, right? The beginning, the first 4 minutes are fucking brilliant, right? The last 4 minutes, I actually think is something very, very special. I think the last 4 minutes is perhaps one of the. I think it's one of the best things I've ever done. If I'm completely honest, is that hyperbole?
It's one of the best things I've ever done.
Okay, I think the last 4 minutes are great. The Q&A with Dave is going to be a lot of fun. We're just working out the tone of it. I honestly don't know if there's going to be time to watch an episode of the 11 o'clock show. I don't know. We'll certainly watch some.
Give them the link.
Yeah, I will. We're certainly going to watch some. But what is worrying me, and I'm using this as therapy today, thank you, is that the first half is it's sort of. Harsh is disappointed, but we're going to watch some of the 11 o'clock show. But I've sort of introduced a kind of stand-up element to the first bit, and saying that out loud terrifies me. Okay. I could sell copies of it on Betamax, couldn't I? At the merch stand. It's not a terrible. That's not a bad idea. What? Channel 4 aren't going to care.
I was going to say, I mean, this week at school, we've been concentrating on copyright, so I am hyper aware.
I was hanging out with Damon Beasley, who was one of the producers, 11 o'clock show, and one of the producers and writers of.
I don't think that qualifies as permission.
The In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
We had a nice chat with him. So anyway, I'm getting very, very nervous about it. But I've already booked in a sec. If it goes well, I'm booking in a mini tour, and then also we need to come up with a date. And you've not replied to the email I sent you for Iain and Katherine's compendium of games.
Why do you need me to reply to emails?
Well, because I've sent you a little tiny treatment draft, okay, and I thought you were going to add to it.
Let's go with it. Okay.
What do you mean, let's go with it?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to add to it.
Okay. I didn't see that's what it was.
Open my fucking emails.
I get a lot of emails in a week.
Yeah, but
I've got email fatigue.
From your fiancé.
Well, it's weird that you're sending me emails, if I'm absolutely honest.
I said I'm going to send the drafts to you in an email.
Okay. Right, well, I've had a sleep since then, so I forgot.
Fuck it. Anyway, we're going to be doing a show.
It is weird he's sending me emails, isn't it?
It's a draft
Talk to me with your face and then send it.
Katherine, I spoke to you about it. I went through it with you.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going to type some stuff up and I will email it to you.
Yeah.
That's not weird. How is that weird? How is that weird? How else do you want me to get that typed information to you? Please tell me.
Why are you getting me typed information? You've never got me typed information.
Because I am being very, very professional.
Yeah,
when
why?
It comes
It's
to this.
weird.
Because I want what is rightfully mine. What is rightfully mine is sort of mid-tier D list. That's what I want. And you're my meal ticket there. I said
green stamps.
Anyway, so we're gonna do a show. It's gonna be
all
good.
Right. I was remiss of me. I'll
open the email.
I've got so many emails. I'm so weird.
It's our show.
I know.
Do you not want to do it?
I do.
So I'll do it without you.
You can't.
I can. Iain Lee's compendium of games. I've got a nice ring about me. Would you say?
I'll withdraw all my elements.
Anyway, next year is going to be the year of live shows. I've also got a show that I'm called, but I don't know how you pronounce it. Can I turn this off now? So I've got a heated blanket on.
I like it toasty.
Okay, you can have that. I've got a show called
blanket.
EAI Lee.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Ian, he sends emails.
AI is big letters, and that entire show, get this, is going to be written by AI. The entire show is going to be written by AI, performed by Iain Lee. I've got so many fucking ideas for shows.
Yeah, this is it.
Don't need to all be good. So Damon Beasley, it was at the launch of Kate Garner's new album.
Yep.
Kate Garner, a great friend of ours, very talented musician,
I actually love her.
songwriter.
I actually love her.
I know her through her husband Paul, who was a writer for the 11 O'Clock Show. Her dad was Chaz Hodges from Chaz and Dave.
And I know her through going for coffees in Hitchin.
There you go. Really good singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
And she did an album launch at the Phoenix Arts Club. Oh, so it's in central London. And I got there early. I was thrilled to see that Foyles, the bookstore, is still open. 5 floors.
Now, Foyles used to be the only place when I was studying Spanish and French at school.
Yes.
Where you could go and get, because this is pre-Amazon.
Yeah.
I could go and get my French and Spanish books.
Yeah.
You used to have to go there. It was great.
I thought
it was
it
a day
closed
out.
down, but it's still there. So I went and had a little wander. And then I went to the cafe. I'm just sat there. I'm reading...
Mice and Men.
Mice and Men, because my youngest is reading it. And
It's a good job you're engaged to a producer, isn't it? Because I'm producing your life.
and maybe one day, Katherine, you'll be producing my new child.
Unlikely.
My lady.
Unlikely. You're a Jaffa, aren't you?
I don't think you call it a Jaffa when it's through choice. I have stepped away from...
Away from the procreation business.
No. I've stepped away from the active sperm business.
Yeah, well, my womb is shut permanently.
I got the key.
You do
I know
not.
a secret entrance.
You do not, you dirty cat.
Right. And I was in there and I looked quite scruffy.
Foyles he's talking about. Another secret entrance.
And I'm in there and I'm reading and they're going around going, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're shutting the cafe. If you could... And they're going around the table, excuse me, we're shutting the cafe. And the guy came up to me and said, excuse me, sir, we're shutting the cafe. Would you like a scone? I'm throwing it away. I went, yeah, I'd love a scone. And then I thought, oh, he thinks I'm a homeless man.
Why? What were you wearing?
Scruffy clothes. And my hat on.
I'll do it.
Anyway, I took it, and I forgot about it until yesterday. I thought, oh, I'll have that scone. Heated it up.
I liked how you said forgot about it.
Well, I forgot about it. Heated it up.
Het it.
Buttered it. Bit it. Fucking
Spat it.
cheese scone.
Spat it.
Cheese scone.
That's why it was the last one left.
Cheese scone. Anyway, so her album launched. The album is called Vin Diesel. It's called Vin.
Vintage.
No. Anyway.
Vin.
We should probably look it up, shouldn't we? Really?
Yeah, it's rude of you, actually, not to remember.
Kate Garner Vint CD. Vintuition.
Oh, that's nice.
And I'll be honest, it was absolute. What a brilliant night. What a brilliant band. The album isn't on Spotify yet. It was a great night. Is this the song? Is this? Oh no, that's not the song.
No.
Hang on. Is this the? Hang on a second, guys. We're just going to listen to. There's one song that she played that everyone got quite moved by. Was it this? Let's have a little listen here. Okay. I'll just jump forward a bit.
It last. Remember how just the little thing.
Wasn't that song? But that's a great song as well. Anyway, it was a great night, and I don't know what I was talking about. But anyway, so Kate Garner, Vintuition. Go on, order. Go and buy it. It's a great CD. It's a lovely evening. Saw my friend Damon. Saw some other people that I think I might have worked with but didn't recognise. Saw Joan Hodges.
Oh, I love Joan Hodges.
She sends her love.
She's
saw it
great.
was a great night, and I went on my own, which I don't normally do.
Well, school night, so I wasn't allowed out.
Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah,
I was gutted I couldn't go.
In those situations, I'm normally like, yeah, I can't make it. But I went, I'm going to go to this.
Good for you. And you got a free cheese scone.
Free cheese scone. Ben says, hi, Katherine. Hi, chat. Hi, Iain. I'm not sure I like
I like that hierarchy.
chat before me.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting I'm subscribed and can tune in live.
Well, you remember tonight, and that's
This is
what's
the kind of
important.
Patreon that we want, the ones that forget. that they've signed up, and it goes on forever. If you're a £13 and above, this Sunday, the 28th, 7 p.m, see you in the Zoom.
Yeah.
See you in the Zoom.
What is it about your house that makes my nose run?
She's allergic to the man that she loves. She's allergic to the man that she loves.
Yeah, right up my... Goes right... It makes me wipe my nose. Like, very unladylike.
Do you want to talk?
Yeah, I've had an interesting week. So last week, because it was almost Little 'Un's birthday and it had been Big 'Un's birthday, we went to see a Wicked at the West End, and it was a brilliant day out. I love going out with the girls, just the three of us. They're very West End Wendy's, these two girls, and I've been, that way inclined for a while. Anyway, so we went to see Wicked, and it was just beautiful to be sitting in a row. I remember you talking about when you took the boys to see the Beach Boys, and you just at certain points just had to put your hands out just to make sure we were all in touch with each other. And there were some moments, and you will not get this if you are not a theatre person, but relate it to the thing that makes your heart leap. Anyway, there were certain moments where, they started playing one of the greatest hits, and we just all sort of did this. Defying Gravity at the end of the first half, I felt, and this happened during the film as well, and I wasn't familiar with the anything to do with Wicked at that point, but there's something to do with the music. It does something. It makes I could feel my soul here.
Okay, your soul isn't in your fanny.
No, coming from my stomach, like this, and I thought, I'm going to burst into tears, and I don't know why. Happened again. And then in the second half, there's another song that does that. It was incredible. The girls were all kind of misty-eyed as well. They loved it. It was great.
Although I was speaking to mainly Little, but both the girls the other night when I was at your house, and two things about Wicked. Remind me to talk about the film in a minute. But they were sat next to kids that were asking their mum questions, and their mum was answering in like normal voice.
Not just kids. There were two women in front of the girls. I was lucky because I was sitting at the more civilised end of the aisle. But yeah, there was a little kid, and she must have been about 5 or 6.
Okay.
So, no, maybe a bit older, 7 or 8. Old enough to know that everyone else was being quiet, right?
Yes.
And yeah, every now and again, what's happening now? And her mum would just respond in just a normal voice, in this voice. And it's in a quiet moment. The tickets are quite expensive.
It's a West End show.
Even though we got them on the cheap, they were quite expensive. I'd never seen it before. And there was a little commentary going over here. In the end, we ended up swapping seats. And I did, on a number of occasions.
To the mum or the child?
To the mum. And at one point, and it made them jump.
Good.
But yeah, I did give the teacher death stare. And for the second half, I moved and I sat next to the mum. And then it stopped, strangely enough.
Yeah, if I'd have been sat next to the mum, I would have said...
I did this.
STFU.
And then there were two women at the front here who were singing along. Again, I remember when that first came in and people were saying, don't sing along in shows. And we all thought, what miserable gits. But actually...
At the top of their voices?
Loud enough.
Oh, no.
And like moving around. It wasn't as bad as Heather's. Heather's is the worst one I've ever been to, where it felt like we were invited to someone else's party. And I'd never seen it before, and I don't think I heard it without someone else's voice all the way through it. And they were doing the dances as well. But it was like you were sitting in their living room. I do think people have forgotten what it is to be at a live performance. I don't know what happened, but it must be something to do with lockdown, because people are just not thoughtful. I was brought up, perhaps too much so, to not be a pain in the arse when I'm out in public, right? Taking your children out shouldn't be a burden on everyone else is basically my parents' thought. To the point where you've noticed I sort of move out of the way too much and all that kind of stuff, because I just my path in life has to not coincide with anyone else's in order to not be trouble. And I'm starting to learn to sort of take up my space a bit more. But in a live performance, they do know that the people on stage can hear like people chatting, don't they?
I don't want any singing or any talking during my live show.
Oh no.
None. What I don't mind you doing is taking pictures and video. Don't video the last 10 minutes. But I don't mind you taking pictures and shit like that. But actually, you can sing if you want. I don't care.
They won't know that one.
We can just sing anything. sing a Tommy medley. I don't care.
But it is crappy if you pay all that money. And there were people from all over the world there. They're there to see the people on stage, not listen to your.
I've told you when I took the boys to New York the first time, they would have been 6 and 8, and I booked tickets to go and see School of Rock on Broadway.
Yeah.
I booked pretty good seats, right? Because it's pretty good seats, and we're in the aisle, and they're little kids, and so we're in the aisle. How did it? Oh, so then I said to Alex, I said, do you want a booster seat? And he said, yeah, please. And the woman behind him went, oh, no, I don't think so. Some old woman. I don't think so. I said, excuse me.
Get her one as well.
No. We paid nearly $200 for this seat. Please don't put him in a booster. I said, we've paid $200 for this seat. He's 8 years old. I would like him to see it. You will still be able to see over him. It doesn't make him like a fucking giant. He will be the height of, still slightly smaller than a normal adult. So, no, this is, so then I got the booster and I put him in it. And what was it she said? Because the boys still quote it. I said, I think I swapped with him in the end, and so I was sat in that seat.
Good luck seeing
Yeah,
her.
well, exactly. And she went, oh, is that? She said something to her husband.
Oh,
Is
really,
that?
Leslie?
Oh, really? That was it. Oh, really? And I went, yeah, really. And then we had an exchange 5 or 6 times. Oh, really? Yeah, really. Oh, really? Yeah,
Really though.
really. And the boys were mortified, but were pissing themselves. If I mentioned that. I would nearly. I won't phone Alex, but yeah. It's on it. I'm not having that. What is wrong with people? Very quickly, Man from Del Monte got a new album out. It's not
Look
for
at
sale
that.
yet. I made this happen. I didn't make the album, but I made it happen. It's coming out on vinyl as well. Just getting that out there. Why are you getting it out there, Ian? Because it cost me £2,500. So got to sell some, but that's great. That's coming out soon. Ready for you to buy, which I'm very excited about. We are off to see Eric Idle tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Got cheap tickets.
We're going to sing along.
Going to sing. You will. You want you to sing along to that.
Right side,
Yeah. I was alerted by Dave Dogface that cheap tickets were on sale at Central Tickets because I'd looked at it and like the cheap tickets were 90 quid.
The ones for Wicked were great. They were from Central Tickets, weren't they?
I don't
Or
remember.
Seat
But
something. Anyway, they were like
Sunday matinee.
they
Oh,
were
yeah,
less
fine,
than
those.
50 quid
Yeah,
each,
yeah.
which is unheard of.
They're seat fillers, you see.
They were great.
Seat fillers.
And actually, do you know what? Sunday matinee is a charm, especially if you've got kids at school and you are
Perfect.
indeed at school yourself, because it meant that we got home for about 7 o'clock in the evening.
Perfect. So yeah, we got Eric Idle tomorrow.
Yeah.
A miserable Python, but I'm enjoying. It'll be nice.
You'll
He'll
have
be
a
dead.
nice time.
He'll
It's
be
his
dead
show.
soon. Yeah.
Don't say that.
Well, you said that the other day.
I know,
You
but
sent
don't-
me a picture and said it won't be long now.
Don't look. He looks old. They look old. Don't they?
They're old. But he's a miserable git. I wonder if Palin will come out. They don't get on at the moment.
Oh, don't they?
No. No, but surely Palin would come out at the Royal Albert Hall, wouldn't he?
Wouldn't he,
Wouldn't he?
though?
A couple of other things to talk about. I have been looking at getting a second-hand running machine.
Give him that description.
Okay, so there's loads of running machines, and they're 100
Funnily enough,
quid.
people give them away.
Well, they sell them. So there's a car. I nearly picked up one in Oxford for 100 quid, but it wouldn't have fit in my car. Anyway, Reebok TR1 Pro Run treadmill, £30. Got me piqued my interest. Description: manufactured in 2003 and has spent its life sat in the garage with very little use. A really sturdy, well-built piece of equipment, unlike what you might buy new today. Currently not working, and I don't have any idea why. Okie dokie.
So it just means it's heavy.
Yeah, exactly. For sturdy, say heavy.
Heavy and doesn't work.
We still haven't watched Bowfinger.
Let's do that.
You don't like the films I like.
I do, like some of them.
I have been annoying you by not answering the phone to you this week.
Yeah, because he's been playing with himself.
What's the name of the game I've been playing?
Riddle me Ree. FU Dragon is what I heard when I walked in.
Borderlands 4.
Borderlands.
For the first time
I said,
in
is
years,
it Cowboys? He said, no, it's, what is it? Dragons and that. Is it stabby stabby?
It's like space dragons. I've put in 14 hours of hard graft this week.
English teacher's back.
Okay. 44% of the game completed. I have not been this. I don't think I've ever been obsessed with this game. I don't think I've ever played any game this long apart from Chucky Egg.
Oh, I like Chucky Egg.
I love Chucky Egg. So the boys like Chucky Egg. So we're going to finish in about 20 minutes, so I can go and do some more of that.
This week.
Don't A them.
This week, 2 things happened at school. Because we are owned by a great big media company, first of all, we had a little tie-in day with one of the radio stations, and the kids all made like their own, mine, because they're journalists, made news reports on the day, and they were doing like filming other kids and sort of providing coverage of it. It was great. Do you know what I really loved? There's a moment where... because I banned them from taking their lapel mics off and waving them about like they do on YouTube, because I said it's annoying.
Winky wanky woo.
Yeah. So I've got, you borrowed it, haven't you? Like a stick, basically, where you put your lapel mic on it and it's got a mic muff on it.
No, I
so
didn't,
that
I
they
didn't
do
borrow
this.
that from you.
Well, anyway, the kids use that. And on a number of occasions, I saw kids standing in front of various bits of action reporting. And it really it was great. It was great. And occasionally I'd sort of get behind the person who was filming them and just push them a bit closer and go, look, get that over their shoulder. There you go, you're golden.
Would you apologise to me?
To what?
You didn't lend me one of those microphones.
Oh, I lent you a real one.
Yes, as a prop.
Yeah.
You didn't lend me one with... I told you about the ones with the clippy
Yeah, I
clop.
know. Why did I lend... I didn't say that you did.
You said you lent me one.
I lent you a different mic. No, I know. I said you told me about them.
Guys, can we rewind the tape?
I
Did
didn't
she
know.
just say she lent me one?
No,
Guys?
only that bit. I lent you one from school and we gave it back.
That
But
wasn't
no,
one of
you told me
those,
about
that
the
was a
ones that was just a
different mic.
stick. You told me about that.
Yes. What is going on today?
Anyway,
Spicy.
So
very,
the
very
next
spicy.
the next day, get this, the man who owns the whole media company
Terry Global.
came in, and he came into my lesson. And I was teaching defamation law through the medium of the Wagatha Christie trial. And he bloody loved it.
Full of praise. You sound like the Roblox.
And then apparently there was a little panel afterwards with some old alumni in it. And one of them, he was talking to them, and one of them said, the one thing that was missing when I was here was a journalism course. And he said, we've got one now, and it's amazing. I've just been in the lesson. I wanted to stay.
Guys, we're going to end the free podcast here with her making those noises. If you want access to the full 2.5 hour odd show, over 3,000 hours worth of podcasts and videos, you just want to listen to the podcast advert free, patreon.com/Iain and Katherine, patreon.com/IAIN and Katherine with K. Bye, freeloaders. Oh, you can email us and what is it? Okay. And AndTooManyCats@gmail.com. Goodbye.